Mwah.
So, what you been up to? Let's talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you really want to go there? You're just batting it. You want me to just say it, right?
Yeah, I want you to say, what have you been up to? It doesn't have to be about one particular topic. You can ease into it and say, like, you've been.
Well, I've had a weird transition.
Yeah.
I think with this move and everything going on, just trying to figure shit out.
It's a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Life is tough right now. Let me tell you.
Life is fucking crazy.
Everything is just, I feel like every which way I turn, I get really annoyed with the high prices of stuff. This is totally off topic, but it's just been driving me nuts lately. And we do live in California, so it's expected to be higher, but it's outrageous.
Stupid.
Yeah. And then, the one thing that I want to put on here that I am livid about, and I'm sorry for you restaurant workers, but the extra 3% or 5% fee that is just tagged on every single check that you pay at the bottom. So you don't even know it's on there.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's technically to help with benefits, the health benefits for the employees, so that they don't have to raise their prices.
So we, the consumer, has to help the servers with their benefits. Correct. And the employers who pay them,
correct,
they're off the hook.
Yeah, if they add a 3% or a 5%, I think it's on average 3% fee. It does state it on the check, and it will say what it's for. And then it says, if you choose to not pay this, you're welcome to ask for it to be removed, which that annoys me because why am I now the bad guy?
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I don't own a restaurant. I don't know if you know this. I don't own a restaurant. They chose to own a restaurant, right? So now you're going to add that fee on there, and they've already raised prices of everything. So it's like so expensive to go out. And I literally say, I've only done it once so far when the waiter came up and I'm like, yeah, we'll take our check. And if you can go ahead and remove that extra fee, that would be great. And they go, oh, okay. And they do. And I'm just having to let myself not feel bad about it because it's out of hand.
So what do you think? Are we not going to go to restaurants any longer? Or are we now going to have AI robots take over the servers? That way we don't feel...
We don't have to pay for their benefits.
Exactly. We don't feel guilty. Droid, take off the 5%.
Yeah, exactly. And how many benefits are we really paying for? Because a lot of those waiters are not working the hours to even get benefits, right? So I don't really know where that money's going. Plus, aren't they now not taxing on tips? So they're not taxing on tips. They get their full tips. And then we're paying an extra 3% on top of tip, on top of the raised prices, on top of everything. My point being, it's out of control.
That's a good point.
Somewhere it needs to stop.
Well, I think we're in the midst of voting for a new governor, new mayor.
New governor. I would love that because I don't think they do it outside of California. I could be mistaken, but my friends outside of the state did not know what I was talking about.
Yeah, it always seems like California is the guinea pig.
Yeah,
we're always the leader when it comes to bullshit.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, but I'm hoping for change because this is the best state.
This is the best state. It's a beautiful place to live. Yeah. It's just gotten... I just don't know how much longer I can keep doing it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. So
we'll get through it.
Yeah,
we have to.
Through it. I mean, God, look at us. We just went from cocks and balls to politics that. Like
exactly. Should we go back to cock and balls to make it more beneficial?
It just feels better.
It just sounds better. No, I'm with you on that. I do believe that there is change that needs to happen.
Yeah.
And it has to happen in favor of the people and not by your political background.
Yes.
Because I know people like, I'm going to vote this way because this is my background.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. However, you're not doing yourself any good. You're actually going against what you are in favor for. Yeah. That's a democracy.
Yes.
So stay away from your bias and just try and find out ways of like, how is this beneficial for all of us?
Yes.
Because if it's beneficial for all of us, that means there's something good that's in the working.
Right.
You got a guy who wants to truly help you. You got a gal who wants to help you, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But really, really try and sit back and say, all right, hold on. Before I vote, because they're the same party, what are the pros and cons?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like write those down.
Yeah.
Don't just vote because you feel like you're under the gun. Write those pros and cons down to figure out, is this beneficial for all of us? Not just for me, but for all of us.
I love that. You know what I say to that? Vote for Shervin.
That's why I'm officially running for mayor of Irvine. I don't know.
No, I think you're right.
Would you ever get into politics?
No,
Yeah.
I really don't like politics at all. I don't even know why I started talking about it, because I'm not a big politic talker. Politics and religion, I kind of try to stay away from both of those. Especially, I mean, I'm from Texas, so I have some feelings one way and some feelings another way. I'm kind of in the middle, so it's a very difficult spot to be in.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, if you did put your spot in for mayor or senator or president, you'd probably be the hottest politician on the planet. Guys, where do I vote?
That's what it needs.
Do I get anything in return?
Boobs.
Do I get a prostate exam? Hey, there are some women that love it. I'm like, fuck, do it.
They do.
I just don't know if I can kiss you afterwards, but go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Or if you do it, a little Listerine. Little mouthwash.
Little mouthwash. TheraBreath has been a thing lately. Not being paid for that either. I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of people talking about TheraBreath because it's supposed to be so much more potent than Listerine or
what's it called? TheraBreath? TheraBreath.
Yeah. It's like powerful, like supposed to like keep your breath for like 72 hours.
72 hours. So
you could
eat all the ass you want for 72 hours and still have minty fresh
come
breath.
Up feeling fresh.
Honey, how's that? Oh, so good.
Good.
Oh, your breath is fucking amazing. Yes. Oh, yeah.
See, this is a plug for TheraBreath. That's where they need to go with this. I know, that's why we get along.
Yeah. I am kind of bummed, though. This is off the record. I'm kind of bummed because my girlfriend, she does not like it when I stick my finger up her butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's got a nice ass.
Well, have you told her that?
I told her.
She just didn't like it. You didn't like it either.
Yeah, I don't mind it. So if they lick underneath the ball sack, like the little scrotum area. Yeah, the taint. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
Somebody said it was like the coffee table, the in-between the two. It's like the coffee table, the conversation piece, right? And you're like, that
I love it. We should make a coffee table about that.
We should make
cock, balls, taint, boobs, and ass.
That's like a coffee table book.
It would be.
We are onto something here.
It's one of those like, I like that.
Yeah.
It's not about like Martha Stewart's Vineyard or, baseball classic. Cock, balls, tits, ass.
Well, it's funny because it could be called the coffee table book. And so people think they're getting just something, like a Seinfeld show about really nothing.
Yeah.
But then it's all about the good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should have a class about that. How to properly make that other person feel amazing.
Oh. Well, see, you mentioned a couple little words. You said my girlfriend. Can we chat about that a little bit?
If you want to. If you want.
No, I want to. It's so fun.
Please. Do it.
So month and a half-ish.
Month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How'd you meet her?
I met her on TikTok.
Okay.
We've actually been speaking for about a year.
Okay.
But not like heavy trying to get to date each other. It was just small talk, like friends.
Okay.
And then just a month and a half ago, she happened to resurface and say, hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Do you ever want to go grab a drink?
And you're like.
And I said, well, as a matter of fact, I would, but I'm moving right now. And she's like, can I come help you? More likely it was like, would you like any help? And I said, you know what? Fuck, yes, I do.
Yes.
So she came and helped me.
Wow.
And this is when we had that crazy storm. I don't know if you remember. It was a good 3 to 4 days of rain.
Oh, yes.
Solid rain.
Yep.
She came and helped me in the rain, moving stuff back and forth 3 times, mind you.
Wow. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
So she lives rather close.
Newport Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she still came out and helped.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then.
Was this your first time seeing her in person?
My first time seeing her.
And how was that?
It was great. I was like, yeah.
It's cute.
I'm attracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. She's not a big drinker.
Okay.
Very different from what I like, and that's fine. Doesn't have drama. Doesn't care for it.
I like that.
She's Mormon. Like Jehovah's Witness. But she is fucking heavy in bed.
Really?
She loves it.
She's good on that.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's a plus,
Hell yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
Can you sustain that? Yeah. He's like, hell yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I do a pretty good job. Yeah. Can she sustain me? That's the question.
That's really the question I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
This is good. So she's already your girlfriend. Like you're using the label?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, you know what? I like you.
Mm.
I want to know, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Oh, you said it like that?
Yeah, I just didn't want to play
like
games.
That. I like this. Okay.
Yeah. And then I stuck my cock in her ass.
All my girlfriends like it like this.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
I like that.
I know.
You can take this out if you want. Or if you want, say, fuck it, we can just let it ride.
Oh, gosh.
Pretty much, who gives a shit anymore, right? No one's going to, like, eat dinner and say, oh my God, do you hear that podcast with Shervin and Andrew? They talk about eating ass.
No.
Speaking of eating ass.
We want them to say that, actually. We want them to be sitting at dinner and go, did you hear that podcast with Andrew and Shervin? They were talking about eating ass.
When you think about that, when was the last time anyone, like as a couple or married couple, ever had dinner together and just said, fuck this? Throw the plates off the table and throw each other on that table and just start fucking like crazy.
Oh.
Right? You don't
see that anymore.
We should bring that back.
Yeah. I like that passion.
Yeah.
I do. I like that stuff.
Ripping each other's clothes off.
Yes. It's like hot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're missing out. We're all worried about, what we look like, what's sagging, what's not.
I'm done with this. Let's just fucking
let's just do
rip the Band-Aid off, for goodness sake here.
Have you found any interesting icks with your girlfriend yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Do you think that you...
I'm sure it will.
Don't, because you're like, when you have like feelings and you see them with different glasses on. And then do you think those come later? I don't know.
I think it may, because it's still fairly fresh. Still a month and a half.
Yeah.
But there's no room for me to judge and expect it. All right, I'm waiting for that ick.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Can't wait for it.
That's not fair.
No.
Just let it ride.
Yeah. You know what we do, which is really fun? I like to tell this story. So have you seen the show Nobody Wants This?
No. They're like, there it goes.
You need to. It's great. It's great. And it actually...
Who's it with?
It's with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody.
Oh, is it that?
He's a rabbi. She's a sex podcaster. But you know what? That's why probably I'm like going with it. It's actually a well-written show. It's very entertaining. It really is. It really is. You should watch the first season, and then we can have...
I saw the first 2 episodes like, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, well, then you won't like it.
It's just, it's too predictable.
It is a little predictable, and they're dragging it out a little too long on whether they're going to be together or not. But my whole point of bringing that up was there was a certain episode where her parents were coming over and he was going to meet them for the first time and he was freaking out. And so he went like left and changed and came back and he had all these flowers, like a massive thing of sunflowers for the mom. And she said something about being Italian and he was like, I love Italian. And then he goes, prego, prego. And that gave her the ick. Kristen Bell, she was like, did he really just do that and give the ick? So
small shit.
Yeah. My point of bringing this up is we've implemented prego into my relationship with this guy. Now, if either one of us come forward with some weird icky thing you might say or do, and we're looking at each other and you feel that ick, we just go, prego, prego. And then we start laughing about it, and it somehow takes the ick away. I don't know why. It just makes it all of a sudden like that part's forgotten. But we're letting each other know, okay, that was real icky. But it just works. It's so fun.
Okay, so that's a great idea.
It's a great idea. It's just little things.
Prego.
Yeah, little things that I think you find with your person that just, it works, and that might not work for you, but that works for us, and it makes it.
Yeah, but is there a point to where you're going to start finding more nuggets?
No, we've actually found less, which is interesting. I haven't said prego in about 2 months, so that's really good. Okay. Yeah, I think because it took away that whole ick thing that people worry about. We just don't have it. I think we got him out of the way. We acknowledged him with prego, prego. And now we're just moving on.
Honey, no ick, just more dick.
There
you go.
No ick, just dick. Yeah.
No ick, just dick.
That's
we should name our episode No
Coin
Ick.
that one, man.
Right? Seriously.
Yeah. So anyway, There's that little nugget.
All
Yeah.
right, maybe I'll give it another shot. But I'll be honest with you,
Do it.
it's just so fucking cheesy.
Yeah, it
This is
has some
lame.
cheesiness, but if you go into it knowing it and you just kind of go with that, then it helps.
Yeah.
And you just enjoy it. It's pretty well written, I will say that. I think it's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
I mean, nothing like The Boys on Amazon.
Not seen that.
That's one of the greatest shows ever.
The Boys.
It's one of those like,
Is it a-
fuck you, fuck the world, fuck everything. Let's just make a script that is so wrong that it's so right.
Is it like a superhero?
These are superheroes
Oh,
that
it
have
is.
gone bad, and
Oh.
it's brilliant. Like that's
Interesting.
amazing writing right there.
Interesting.
It's hilarious.
Okay. Well, now that I know your sense of humor,
You have to watch this show though.
to know it. Okay.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah,
What about Love on the Spectrum?
I've never seen that, but everyone tells me I should.
Oh my God. It's going to make you see love differently. It really will, especially with us being in this niche of relationship and dating and stuff, because they're so raw and honest.
Yes.
And, like they'll go on a date and then they finish and then he'll go, so would you like to see each other again? And then she'll just go, no, I think I just want to be friends. Like just straight up. There's no games. And that's why I think I love it. They do not like, they're not worried about like what they look like or that they're going to say the wrong thing. They just say it. And I love that.
So are there times where you wish you were autistic?
Is that where I was going with that?
Right. Oh my
I
God.
wish that I didn't care so much.
I wish we all didn't care so
Yeah.
much. Ick, prego,
prego.
leave that all out.
Yes, exactly. I wish we just didn't care so much, but we do because everything is on TV, on a computer, on Instagram. Everything we do is like shown. And so
Yeah.
now we're trying to be all, filtered and nice.
I'm gravely concerned that people are going to keep finding icks in ways that are not perfect for them.
Yep.
And they will never find happiness.
No.
They'll never find their diamond in the rough. Never.
Totally. It's interesting. I was literally just talking to somebody about that earlier this week. And so this person, it was a guy, he's like 62, I think, 62. Anyway, likes to date, not too young, but likes a woman that looks like in her 40s. Okay. So he matched, he was not doing well on the whole matching thing. And, just more bots than real people for the most part. And then he actually matched with an attractive woman. And she was cute. I saw the picture of her, very cute, 62 years old also. So he went out on a first date with her and he liked her. I mean, great personality, said she was really cute, Barbie doll, little physique, like everything good. But he can't get it out of his head that she's 62.
Oh,
I know. And he's like,
there's the ick.
There's the ick.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, are you going to see her again? And he's just like, I mean, I want to see her again, but I don't know if I can get rid of the fact that she's 62. And I'm like, well, does she look 62? No, but she doesn't look in her 40s. Well, why does she need to look in her 40s? You're fucking 62.
Right. Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she looking in her 50s? Yeah. Okay. And she looks great with her clothes on, but he's worried about what she's going to look like with them off. Is she going to be, wrinkly and stuff because she's 62? I'm like,
buddy, the same about you, man.
That's what I said. I go, well, how do you look naked?
Yeah.
So we got to think about that.
Yeah, I think a lot of these cats who are older, they don't look good under the
No,
hood.
they do not. And they're expecting a lot from these women. Yes.
Yeah. That's unfair.
That is unfair. So I'll be interested to see if that goes further because,
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I don't know that he'll be able to shake that.
No, he won't.
He won't. It's always going to be there. Interesting.
Men want the tightness.
Yeah, they do.
It's a display case.
Yeah.
They want to walk around. It's not the man being in a relationship with the woman. It's a man being in a relationship with the whole outside world. It's for them to say, look what I got. You like that? You accept me, right? Now, am I now part of the group?
Yeah.
Because now I got a hot girl.
Hot girlfriend?
Yeah.
But he said she was attractive, so.
Yeah, but age is still bothering him.
Still bothering him.
Yeah.
Because he's probably going to say, well, she's attractive for 62.
But I'll tell you this, the older women, I've said this many times, the older women, they got it going on.
They do.
Because
Take
they're
care of themselves.
fucking horny as all hell. They take care of themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, and they have no drama.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
And they're not worried about social media like the younger ones are.
They're not.
Stuff. No.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wait, how old's your girlfriend?
1 year older than I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
cougar.
I know.
So she's 62. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Should we play?
We should play.
All right, let's play. Because
Yes.
we can talk for hours and never get
I know. I never
which
get
is
anywhere.
always fun with you.
It is so
It's
fun.
really good to see you. Like,
It's good
really.
to see you.
Like, I missed you. Like, I
Aw.
missed my friend.
I know. It has been a while. I went through a tough, my mom passed away.
I know.
I know.
I'm so sorry to hear
And that was really tough. So I dealt with that. And then I was doing, my own show for my system is, and I was like, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I kept pushing it. And I've had it for almost 3 years. I've never missed a week, never taken a hiatus. I took a 3-month hiatus and I just got back into it. I didn't feel connected.
Sure.
Somehow. Yeah.
If you're not feeling it, and you have every right to not feel it because you went through a big turmoil in your life.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's
You
hard.
doing okay now, though?
Yeah. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I have 2 disabled siblings. So it's a lot on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Are you taking time for yourself?
Well, I try to, in the fact that I don't live in the same state as them. So I feel like I get, they're in a different state. So I do get a little time to myself, but it is overload when I have to do it. And I'm just like, Mom, why? But she was 90. She had a beautiful life, beautiful woman. So it was hard.
Yeah, God bless her. Well, what's her name?
Faye. Jamaican. She's Jamaican.
Oh, Faye. Wataguan.
She is very, very, she's very smart. She's a little whip of a lady. People would say that all the time.
Well, I know where you get that.
That's right. That's why I said that. Just make sure you knew. Yeah.
Well, let's dedicate this episode to Faye. What do you say?
I don't know that she'll agree with the cocks and balls part.
Maybe not. Yeah. Faye, what's your thought on anal here?
Let's dedicate this segment that we just talked about her to that.
Let's do that.
She never listened to my stuff because she couldn't handle it. She can't handle it.
Does she have like a thick Jamaican accent?
I didn't think so. My friends kind of did. I don't hear it anymore. I don't think it was that thick, but she's 100% Jamaican. So I'm shocked that, she didn't, but people would like her to say things. She'd talk a little patois sometimes, but that was about it.
Oh, so cute.
She's a cute lady.
I love it.
Yeah, she'll do well up in heaven there.
That's right. It's probably at a pool party right now.
Probably is. She's watching it. She's actually listening. This is probably the first time she's listening.
She's probably like, I don't need to hear this.
I don't need to hear this. That girl.
I am good.
Raise her right.
All right, so here we go. Okay. So battle of the advice, man versus woman. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So tell us how we'll play. How do we play this game?
So here's the game.
All right.
We're going to give out some scenarios. It's have to do with relationship and dating. And we're going to give our advice based on a man's perspective and a woman's perspective. We can agree. We may not agree. This could be a very polarizing discussion here. But yeah, I think that it'll just be fun to kind of see like if you think the same way I do or I think the same way you do and help the listeners out there that are struggling that maybe want to know what others think just besides one of us.
Got it. Okay. So I tell you what, I'll start off first.
Okay.
I'll read it.
What's her name?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so scenario number 1 is he texts you every day, but won't make plans.
Yes.
You've been talking to a guy for 3 weeks. He texts you constantly, flirts as well, and then he sends a good morning text, but hasn't locked in a real date.
What's the advice there? Okay. You want me to go first?
Ladies first.
I'm going to say he's wasting your time. I think that he's kind of like getting a feel for it. He's not really in the same spot as you're in. And it depends. Okay, this is 3 weeks. Now you said a month and a half. You guys are like in as girlfriend, boyfriend. 3 weeks is kind of a long time. If you are consistently texting and talking every single day,
right.
He's doing the good morning text. Yes. So I kind of think that he needs to be giving more to get a first date. A first date after 3 weeks of talking, texting, I would have been out. I'm not looking for a pen pal. That's how I get on the dating sites. If you just want to keep going back and forth and texting on the dating sites and not making any effort to actually plan a date, then I'm out. I just think that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm with you on that one. I'll tell you this. I don't speak for all men, but if this were me, I would not have been doing this 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I would have been engaged in this an hour after the conversation.
Mm.
and saying, let's go grab a drink.
You did that with me.
Yeah,
Just saying.
exactly. Skip the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, women, but if you've been talking to this guy for 3 weeks and it's been all bark and no bite, that's your fault.
That's exactly right.
You
You're
wasted
not
your
saying
time.
what you need to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Set your standards.
Set your standards, women.
That's funny. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. You saw something you shouldn't have on his phone. Woohoo! I love this one. Okay, you weren't snooping, but a message popped up. It wasn't cheating, but it felt off. Okay, so let's give this a time frame here because that's a big key that we didn't really say in this little scenario. If it's newly in, like we're just maybe a couple months dating, that
Yeah.
happens often. It might not be a message. You might see somebody calling that's like, oh, I know they've talked about that as somebody they don't want to talk to. Do you think that's like?
I want to know what was it that they saw? Was it something?
Well, let's try to say something. They saw a text that came up that said, hey, I'll be in your area next week. I'd love to get together for a drink. What do you think?
That could be so many things.
So many things.
It could be an old friend.
Yes.
It could be an old college friend. Could be an old high school friend. Could be an old woman or man that you hooked up with.
Yes.
I get that.
Yes.
Now, if it were me and I received a text, so if I'm laying on the couch with my girl
Mm-hmm.
and I get a text from a girl that said, "Hey, same situation." If she happened to say, "Oh, who's that?" I would explain to her.
Yeah.
I'll say, "This is a
Chalk
girl
it
that
up.
I used to hook up with or dated, and she's back in town." Now, it's wrong for me to engage. Say, "Yeah, I'd love to see you."
Yeah.
That is wrong.
That's where it goes wrong.
Exactly. But when
Okay.
you explain it to the person you're with, let them know this is someone that I used to date or someone that I used to hook up with.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm not going to respond.
Yes.
Or you could respond, say, "Thank you. I'm in a relationship. I wish you nothing but the best,"
I think that's smart.
and block.
I think that's smart. I have two little scenarios for you on this one.
Let's do it.
One, this just happened to me actually last week. I randomly got a message from a guy that I dated a couple years ago. And we'd gone out a few times, but he was shorter than me. And so it just didn't work. And he just kind of messaged, hey, Andrea, I was just, thinking about you the other day. Wanted to see what you were up to. Maybe we should get together. And it came up when I was with my boyfriend. And so I went, oh, that's weird. I play it like that. Oh, like that's weird. This guy just said
Right.
this. And then I tell him the whole story about how he was too short, our limbs were off and everything like that.
Which limb?
Oh my goodness. And so, but I felt like I should explain that, say something. I didn't even respond, to be honest, because I don't feel like after a couple of years, you're just going to roll in again and just say that. That's just you in the middle of dating other people and you're lonely and you just want to reach out and go, oh, who did I like at some point that was like,
Sure.
Andrea?
I get
I didn't
that.
engage in that.
I get that. And you did everything right. However, though, think about it this way. This guy reached out to you, you have a boyfriend. Let him off nicely. Because I hate it when people ignore you. Because we all know that you got my
saw
text.
it.
Yeah. Like don't be an ass.
Although I think,
not saying you, but just people in general.
I think he just disappeared. I do think that happened. I think we had gone out like initially, I think once or twice, and I was like on the fence, truly, because of the height thing. That's just a thing for me. And then, but everything else was great, like sitting at the bar, major chemistry, like hitting it off until we stood up. And then I'm like, So then we went out another time when it came around. We just happened to be chatting and like, hey, let's meet up again. So we did it again. And then he just, after a couple of days, I just didn't hear from him again.
Yeah.
So him coming back a third time, that's like.
Okay. Well, with that scenario, then you did everything. Yeah, you did everything right.
Yeah. So that was good. What if you're in the shower and the phone pops up with that same message and she sees it? What's your advice on should she say something to him or should she not? Just let it go.
Should she say something
to you?
Oh,
and
to
go,
me about like who's
hey,
this
so
guy?
So I happened to see a message pop up on your phone.
Yeah. First off, don't be combative.
Yeah.
Don't get all defensive. And, well, why were you looking through my phone? It's your fault for having the phone out like that. Right. Secondly, if you're not guilty of anything, then you should act like you're not guilty of anything.
Yes.
Say, oh, well, I'll explain to you. So if you are fighting fire with fire, you're doomed. But if you happen to say, oh, well, let me just tell you about her or let me tell you about him. That way the air is clear and there's no one being defensive and no one's getting jealous. Like, you should be with that person because they're confident in their own skin,
Right.
right? Because if I'm with you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But if you get a text like that, like, oh, honey, I happen to see this text in the shower. I'm not going to interfere, but I just happen to just see it.
Oh, I like
Can
that.
you explain that?
Yeah.
Of course I can explain that.
So it's communication.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all it takes.
Yes.
But the moment that you start getting defensive, then she's got every freaking right to start saying, all right, well, what else are you hiding, motherfucker?
That's right. Leads to other stuff, but
Yeah.
we don't say anything.
Yeah.
And you don't need to play games. You don't need to wait and see if he says something to you.
Gosh, man,
Yeah.
we're fucking adults.
Yes.
Act like an adult.
Simple.
Simple.
Okay.
So easy.
Number 3.
Scenario number 3. I didn't want to sleep with him yet, but I did. You've been dating a guy for about a month. You told yourself going in that you want to take things slow this time, not rush intimately, and then not get attached too quickly, but the chemistry is strong. The connection feels real, and one night you sleep with him. What do you think?
There's a little more on the back.
Oh, and then at first, everything seems fine. But within a few days, his energy shifts.
Ooh.
Less texting, less effort, feels like he pulled back. Okay.
Okay. My perspective, sex didn't change his feelings. This is who he is all along. That's what I think. I don't think that all of a sudden because you slept together that now he's like pulling back. I just think that's kind of how he is. He's kind of maybe the type that does that often. Maybe moves forward with people a little too quickly. That is a thing for guys more than girls to conquer that, right? To get them to have sex and then it's often too soon. So they pull back or they got what they wanted.
So you think this is more a notch on the belt in lieu of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like in this scenario. I think that it's kind of, the chemistry's been strong and now she implied, I think in that scenario, that she didn't want to. So maybe she kind of felt like she had to a little bit.
You don't have to do anything.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. She felt like it was leading in that direction. How long did we say it was? Oh, a month. Okay, so this is a month.
That's a pretty good amount of time.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, though, is if the chemistry is there and then the sex was not, and he pulls back or she pulls back, there's your answer.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't think the sex changes things?
I think it does.
Yeah. It makes it like different. So I guess that would go along with what I'm saying. If it's that way first and he's pulling back and the sex isn't there, that's who he is, right? That's just who he is. And then I don't think it's because now all of a sudden you had sex that it's changing who he is my point.
I don't know, though, because sex can change you, not for the worse, but it can make you reevaluate if you want to move forward with this person.
Like if it wasn't good?
Yeah, because I've had some amazing conversations with women, great kissing, great chemistry, and then once we get in the bedroom, like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Because I'd be fooling myself if I was happy. So what do? You just got to cut the umbilical cord.
Yeah. Because I do think, we could do the whole if he wanted to, he would, which is so cliche, but
yeah.
If you guys had sex and it was everything he hoped and dreamed it would be, and he felt this connection and things to go forward, he wouldn't be pulling back.
That more sounds like a woman, though. That sounds like a woman fantasizing about that. Men don't.
Yeah.
We're just like, let's just fucking get down to business.
Really?
Oh yeah.
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 Interesting. So is this him on his way out? Is that what he's doing? He's phasing out the soft ghosting.
I just don't think the sex was that great. Seriously.
Oh, this poor lady in this scenario.
Yeah,
so we're making her bad at sex.
But let's be honest, though. If it weren't, then we wouldn't be having this issue.
Conversation. If it was off the charts, great.
Yeah.
If it was heavy, like you said, that's what made you go, oh, I want a relationship with her. Not only is she fun to hang around with, she comes and helps me out with my stuff. Great conversation. But the sex now is great too. So that's why you're moving forward.
But I will tell you this, though. There have been some women I've dated in the past. Sex has been nothing but phenomenal. But there's been something missing outside of the bedroom. So that can happen.
What do you do then? Do you just stay for the sex?
Then you become friends with benefits.
Yes.
And then you become in that category that you shouldn't be categorized. And she puts you in that category as well. And she gets a little upset with herself because, like, now look what I did.
Mm,
And then she starts to talk about you with her friends, saying, this is
yeah.
my situation.
And how long can a friends with benefits last?
3 months
Tops?
tops.
Mm. I
Anything more than that,
overstayed
you're in a
my welcome.
relationship.
I didn't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
another
yeah,
one. Oh, yeah, I did it for, it was 6 months,
yeah.
but it
If
was
you're in
fun.
a situationship, 3 months is tops.
Yeah, otherwise feelings start arising, expectations
I think feelings already happen.
happen.
Yeah.
Mm,
But that feeling from lust to love can definitely change,
yeah.
and that becomes a problem.
Can you go from a situationship to a relationship with
Fuck
that
yeah,
same person? But
absolutely.
you can't. Oh, and you can go the other way.
Oh,
Yeah.
that don't see that often
Yes. Because now you've had the feelings, and then to take them away but still have the sex, that's hard.
because what does that tell you though? That makes you a very selfish person.
Yeah.
Both of you guys.
Yeah.
You guys were together. You guys had this amazing relationship together. Now you guys are like, no, let's just see each other part time
Mm.
and let's date other people. That makes you a polygamist.
I was just going to say, no,
Yeah.
polyamorous. Wait,
Anything poly is bullshit. Let's
is
just
it
say that.
polygamous? Isn't that when you have multiple wives? Is that what that one?
Polygamist, polyamory, anything that deals with you having that person and having the whole world at the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
It's a very selfish
Selfish.
approach. I
Yes.
don't care how many ways people say it's not. It is.
Yeah. Wow.
That means that you're not worthy for me
Mm.
all the time. You're only worthy for me when I feel like it.
Yes. Yeah. It's
You have a
interesting.
little bit of title,
Yeah.
and I think that's wrong.
Okay.
And I feel like the women are, again, I'm going to point on the women because they're the ones that, oh, well, it's okay. I'm okay with it.
We allow way more than we should.
Yeah, because I'm okay with getting more men. Then
Mhm.
what does that make you?
Mhm.
Is that how you want to be
Polygamous.
perceived? Yeah, yeah. But is that how you want to be perceived, knowing that like you have a relationship with the guy, but you still sleep around with other men?
Yeah.
Are you really happy with that?
No,
There's something wrong with you
there
mentally.
is. And it's really fun to be in a relationship. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying it,
Yeah.
to be honest. It's like it's taken away the anxiety and like the worry, and it's nice, but he's put himself in a great position with me where he's trustworthy and he doesn't make me wonder, and he's so supportive and, you know, always answers his phone. You know what I mean? Like I just don't worry. I feel I'm the most healthiest I've ever been in a relationship with him, which is awesome.
Yeah. Your nervous system is so calm now.
It's so
You
good.
can sleep better at night.
I can.
Yeah.
I can. And I enjoy nights to myself too. Like he'll go, "You're really enjoying being by yourself tonight, aren't you?" And it's not that I'm enjoying being away from him. I'm just good with it because we have such a great relationship together that when I'm on my own, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Independent relationship freedom
Yeah.
is what you should.
Yeah. I used to think I just loved dating. I enjoy dating too. I will say that. It's fun, right? You get
Sure.
to know people and the chemistry and the butterflies and all that good stuff, if those are good. But yeah, it's nice to let that just settle.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I think dating is still a fun activity
Mm-hmm.
because it can turn into something amazing.
I know. You don't know what's going to come of it, right?
Yeah.
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 That's exciting.
Yeah.
So we're plugging both dating and relationship.
Always.
Always.
And heart healing.
Okay. All right. So our answer to that one, wait, does she like ditch him? And from your perspective?
Oh. No.
No.
She should stand her ground.
Yeah.
And say, all right, what's your thought on this? Where do you stand on right now?
Mm.
Where do we go from here?
See, I like that. I think that they've been intimate. They've been hanging out. He's done all these consistent things. I think she has the right to say, hey, I just would like to know where we're at. Your communication has tapered off a little bit. I feel
Right.
like you're not, reaching out as much as, where are you at with things?
Yeah. You're hoping that there is an explanation coming.
Yeah.
You're expecting that because like, dude, come on. Like, just be man enough.
Something.
Yeah. Tell me.
So childish. Junior high. Bullshit.
Men are acting like children.
All right. I got another one for you. You ready?
Lay it on me.
Okay. He's still acting single on social media. You've been dating for about a month. Things feel good. They feel consistent. It seems like it's heading towards something more. Ooh, we're excited. But when you check his social media, he's still liking revealing photos, following a lot of new women, and maybe even leaving flirty comments. When you bring it up, he says, it's just Instagram. What's your thoughts on that?
I'll tell you a lot about this because this is a very interesting one,
Yeah.
by the way. It's the fact that when you're in a relationship with someone and you start to eavesdrop on their social media, you
Mm-hmm.
become like an FBI agent
You
trying to
do.
dissect why this clip is so important to this person
Yeah.
when you should be with me, and here you are in Mykonos partying with your friends and there's like girls around you.
Mm.
Is that really something you want? Knowing that you do have me,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't show any pictures of me. You show
Right.
pictures of you with your friends and you doing things that are without me.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's just social media.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking
Who
cares?
cares,
Yeah.
right? And I
They're all
think,
virtual friends.
yeah. And I think also we need to remember that social media is not real life. It's like everybody is putting out what they want you to see,
Yes.
right? So it's hard to get worked up over that stuff, you know. I try not to bring my relationship into social media. I really try not to do that because I just for multiple reasons. I don't know. I don't think it needs to be on display, number one. Number two, I don't want these issues. I just say to him, hey, listen, I'm on social media. I'm like, doing stuff, whatever. It's just because I have podcasts. I'm a on-air personality.
Yeah.
This is what we need to do, right? To keep it going, keep it alive, bring in new people to listen, to watch, all
Right.
of that stuff. But it needs to be kept separate. Do I think it's a little bit of a red flag that he's on there doing all that? Heck yeah, I do.
Well, the one thing you
Yeah.
mentioned is that he's following lots of new women.
New is that key word there too.
That's that. And by the way, you can check my Instagram or you can check
Mhm.
my TikTok. I never follow any of these women that are like these bikini,
Yeah.
juvenile porn amateurs. Like, I'm not going to fucking follow you.
No.
You guys that do that, you guys are fucking child. You guys are children. Like, you
Yeah.
guys are stupid. You guys are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Because and again, I would just happen to look at it. I'm not following, but I happen to look at it because I'm like, what is it about a girl in a bikini pic that you haven't seen with all the other women in bikini pics that you're
Right.
following? It's the same thing. You go in the profile, it's them posting a different pose with different bikini pics, and that's it. Nothing with them helping a child or helping the hunger or helping the homeless or helping other people. It's all about
Yes.
helping themselves. And then guess what happens? They get so like fixated like a vulture
Hmm.
because these guys are the only ones that are following them. And
Hmm.
what do they keep doing? They keep liking, and they keep
Hmm.
posting more bikini pics.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't stop.
No.
And men are weak when it comes to that. So guys, don't be fucking weak.
Yeah.
These women are doing this on purpose for you to like them and follow them, and they're just going to keep, it's like heroin.
Yeah.
They're going to keep flocking this boob heroin where you're like, oh my God, one day she'll take it off. She's not going
She's
to take
not
it
gonna
off.
take it off.
Or if she does,
Not
it's
for
on,
you.
if not, it's going to be OnlyFans, and you're even worse now because now you fucking went to
And you're
OnlyFans.
paying for it.
And you're paying for it. So you really are a fucking desperate douche.
Yes. Instead, look at what you've got. The person that you're with.
Exactly.
Enjoy that.
Or if you're not happy with her, let
Move
her
on.
go.
Right.
But stay away from following these new women because they don't fucking care about you.
No, they don't. Total red flag. I don't like it.
Let me ask you this though. What if it were the other way around?
Me doing it?
If it was, yeah, let's say you got a guy you're dating
Yeah.
and you post no pictures of him,
Yeah.
but you're following these new guys who are bikini models or guys who are working out at the gym.
Same thing. He should be alarmed. He should see that as a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that also tells me I'm not that interested in him.
Exactly.
Because I would want my efforts and my attention to go to him.
Right.
So I'm the same as you. I don't think I follow anybody like that. If it is pretty old, but I don't follow anybody that's just like some hot guy or something like that. I'm looking for substance.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you very much. We're on the same page on this one.
It's a fucking childish world. Seriously.
Last one.
All right. Scenario number 5. So people say, is it scenario or scenario? I like it scenario.
Well, I think it sounds good. It sounds like Sicario, right? Like badass. So say it with some oomph
I
to
should
it.
talk like a mix. Scenario number 5.
Oh, that was good.
You like that one?
Yeah.
All right. So he says he doesn't believe in marriage. Ooh.
Oof.
You've been dating a man for a few months. He's consistent, emotionally available, and treats you well. As conversations about the future come up, he tells you clearly that he doesn't believe in marriage and still wants a long-term committed relationship.
Interesting.
Ah.
There's a couple things there. First of all, if he shows you who he are and what he believes, believe him, right? Like that's kind of the first thing. If he says he's not looking for a committed relationship or that's just not who he is or to get married, don't continue on hoping you're going to change him. That's my first thing I would say, because he's already telling you how he is, right? And that happens a lot. And then people do change him and then things go awry and then he ends up cheating or whatever. And then he's like, I told you I didn't want to be committed in the first place. You didn't listen, So listen.
Now, are we talking about those who have already been married before and hoping to get remarried again, or for those who are younger who want to get married and happen to see a guy who has marriage potential, but then now he brings this shit on?
Yeah. I think, okay, the second one there, the latter of the two, where it's newer, it's somebody new, not been married before, and he's telling you he's not marriage material. And so I'm just saying, believe him when he says that, right? Because he's letting you know. For the other scenario, we've been married before. You and I have both been married before. That's a good question. Would we want to get married again? I think at this age, now that we're older, we've already been married, we've done the whole family thing. I'm not looking to have kids, have a family. So to me, it might be more of just, I don't need the label at this point. If the commitment is there and I feel really good and strong and healthy about our relationship, I don't need the marriage license. I don't need that. I might like it. I might like to get married, but that sounds really binding.
I know, God.
And it was hard to get out of. Like when I think back to my marriage and then going through divorce, because I'm the one who wanted the divorce, that was torture, like having to tell him that I wanted to get out of the marriage or the way I made him feel about that. And then going through all of the filing and the proceedings and the kids. It's hard. So be prepared.
Yeah, it sounds very unrealistic when you think about that today. When people talk about the M word, everyone's like, wait, what? And marriage?
M word.
Dude, we just went on a second date here.
Yes.
But like you said, with those who've been in a relationship for a couple of years, women, I feel they're at a disadvantage because their clock is ticking.
Yeah.
So marriage could equal having kids. Or no marriage can equal having kids as well. But I think it kind of latches on to making it more complete. That I got married to have kids and didn't get in a relationship with a person to not get married and have kids. So I think there's a big difference.
Yeah.
But I think for women that are at a disadvantage, because I know they want to get married and they want to, have that amazing night where they're sharing it with their friends and family, because it's not a marriage between you and I. It's a marriage that is shared between all of us as a community.
Yes.
And I think that actually brings it full circle, that that you aren't going to have that night with that person to conceive a child.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be, but yeah.
Because isn't that the point, though? Is you more likely you want to get married to have kids.
To have kids, to do it the right way.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Or to feel, well, some people they really, truly feel that piece of paper, it binds you and that you are like, this is it. But I think we've seen that is not it. I mean, that's what it is a piece of paper, and it's
a gold-plated piece of paper.
Yeah, it is. It is. And maybe back in the day, like years ago when our parents were doing it, yeah, it was binding. People were not getting divorced. But the divorce rate is pretty darn high these days.
Yeah, I think it's like 56%.
Yeah, it's pretty high. So I don't think that it's going to, if you're thinking of it to like save your relationship, like I want to get married because it's going to bind us and we're going to be together forever now, that's not a done deal.
I wonder, like, do you ever wonder when people get married, like, I get married to have kids and then I have kids to get divorced?
Oh, I get married to have kids and you have kids so you can get divorced? Interesting. Why would you want to have kids so you get divorced?
Because people see that a lot now.
They do.
People see that on social media. They hear from their friends. Hearsay about it didn't work out after a couple years because they cheat on each other or they just didn't love each other because the kids, even though the poor kids play a really undeciding factor.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I do feel like kids can make marriages really, really hard.
They can. They make people stay way longer than they should have because they feel bad about it. And then I think that's worse because then the kids, they know. Kids are so intuitive. My kids knew. They knew when I was like pretty much at my end thing. And I recall my ex-husband saying, to the kids when we told them, hey, I think mommy's at like 95%. She doesn't want to continue in this marriage. And I remember my older son was probably, I think he was like maybe 19 at the time. And he said, Dad, I think she's at 100%. And I hadn't said that to him. So they're intuitive and they know, I think, when the jig is up. So I just don't think it does any service to stay in something longer than it needs to.
You know what? Kids. I would love to talk to you about this. We should definitely do another one where it's about why are you staying with that person?
Mm-hmm.
Why? And the other one should be, why are you trying to get back with that person?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I've got.
Because I've seen that. I have a friend of mine who is now trying to get back with his wife after being separated. I understand the reason why. And I know, well, he loves her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she love him?
I don't know.
But then you got to look at why'd they get divorced in the first place.
Yeah. Most of it stems from him.
Mm.
So it's like.
So he thinks he's changed and he can go back and go into it a different way.
Exactly.
It's possible.
Would women take him back?
I probably would. I'm terrible.
Like, man, I miss his salad. I miss his butt. I meant his cock and balls.
Oh my God. Somehow we went full circle there.
Yeah, we always got to bring it back with ass and cock and dick and pussy and all that stuff.
Why does that P word sound so much more aggressive than the rest?
Vagina. We should start saying vagina.
Vagina. Yeah, vajayjay.
Vajayjay.
Vajayjay, that's soft.
We should also do that. Come up with clever names.
And if you're in the secret club, you get to know what those are. Yeah.
I love talking about sex. I really do.
Yeah.
I think it's such an important topic.
It is. And we don't have any shame over it. I mean, I just did a whole episode on my menopause podcast about erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was a good topic. I enjoyed it very much.
You gotta add me on the show because I would like to know. I would actually like to share my insight about ED.
You would,
because it's a very sensitive subject.
Yes, it is. No, it is. And actually, I will say that there was a comment on the episode because it did really well, and this guy, I know it was a guy, commented and said, I was excited to listen to this episode, but 7 minutes in, I turned it. I checked out. And he said, you guys were being insensitive, giggling, and chuckling. And so I think your delivery was poor. Now, I want to say, on this particular podcast, Menopause Love Lounge, there's 6 women. We are all like pretty fully accredited. We're all in this, area, this niche of some sort. And we were having this conversation. In the first 7 minutes, I'm doing the intro. I'm the host of it. I'm doing the intro. I'm funny. I'm funny. It's the only thing I'm fucking these days is funny.
I gotta hear this.
See, that was funny.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So we were kind of, play on words because I was like, this is going to be hard to do. And then, we do the little no pun intended, right? You're talking about ED. We're trying to make it a sensitive topic a little bit lighter. But then we go into our personal reflections, our experiences, and our anecdotes, and we actually talk about what we've experienced with that. And it's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny.
No guy is laughing when they're saying my shit don't work.
Right. So all I'm saying to the 7-minute guy is you should have listened to the whole episode and then we can have that conversation. But you didn't give it a chance. And then we went serious and actually talked about it. We were coming in a light way.
Yeah. That's the second thing we fear when we lose it is if my brain's not working and my penis is not working, why am I even here?
Why am I here? And that's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is the question that a lot of guys hate hearing is everything okay?
Yeah.
No, you just made it 10 times worse.
10 times worse because you don't want to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you're really upset and you're already emotional and somebody goes, are you okay? And then it makes you cry. It makes it worse.
Yeah, because the penis, even though people say it doesn't have a mind of its own, which is true, because this is the overall controller, right? This operates everything.
Yes.
But in essence, there is a little brain inside there saying, uh, do something, please.
Yeah.
Like recharge my fuel
Do
rockets.
something.
Yeah, because I need some help here. If you want me to perform, dude, I need some Gatorade or I need some pickle juice or something for this motherfucker.
In the mood.
Yeah. And it's hard
Interesting. Yeah.
because we want to perform well. I think it's important for men
Mhm.
to perform at their finest, especially in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Because if not, what do we have to offer?
Yeah. No, I can see that. And I think it's difficult from both perspectives because as a woman, especially as we get older and we're not as, hot as we used to be, then it feels a little bit like they're not attracted to us. There's something missing why they're not getting hard, right? But if you have that conversation, again, we could label this episode communication because that is the most important thing. If you can talk about it with your partner and have a conversation and he can let you know what's going on, and then you put it aside. Now we know, okay? So it's not about me and you're just struggling. She knows you're struggling. Can you then move forward in a way that it's not the elephant in the room?
Let me ask you this. For those women who are older, right, because age is against them.
Sure.
They don't want to do Botox. They don't want to do facelifts, and that's fine. When it comes to their body, they're shamed by their body because they got scars from pregnancy. Their boobs are not proportionate. Is there a way of putting lipstick on a flamingo for these older women?
Well, it depends on what the guy looks like. I mean, is he just average?
But that's the thing. We're not even talking about men. We're talking about for you. If you want to be still desired,
Yeah,
are you willing to put in
the
a
work.
little bit more of or get a tune-up?
Yeah,
Because the car looks amazing. It's a fucking Ferrari.
right.
But we just want to make sure that it's still able to run like a Ferrari.
Yes, I think it's important. I think it's very important to maintain your looks. And as you get older, I think that it's really difficult when a lot of women are getting older and they're like, I'm just not attractive anymore. He's not into me, but they're not actually willing to do anything to keep up with that. Continue with some exercise, taking your supplements, not eating shitty food all the time, getting good rest, drinking water, all of those things that we're supposed to be doing,
right?
Which is hard to do. And I admit I'm kind of the same because I like.
Sure. We're creatures of bad habit.
Yeah, for sure. But if it comes down to it, like, especially if you go from dating to now you're in a relationship, that's where it can get real tricky because you start getting fat and happy.
Comfortable.
Right? Yeah. You're going out to eat, you're having drinks, you're watching TV, you're like just hanging out and you're not and your nervous system is good. So you're not worried about all of that stuff. That's where you got to be careful. And I think it's important for women to keep up their appearance. You don't have to be like, totally like muscular and in tip-top shape, but keep yourself trimmed nicely. Keep the parts working.
Okay. So make sure that the grass is mowed and lawn and the trees are trimmed.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
the bushes are hedged nicely. Okay.
Or take the bushes out
Or take the
entirely
bushes,
if you need to.
I'm okay with that.
That's right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I think we should do this. I think we should make this a monthly
I would
ordeal.
love that. I think this is
Are we
great.
in?
I'm good for this. I think that we can supply some good information.
Let's supply it.
Yeah. Monthly. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We need to know, are the listeners in on this? Do they want to hear from us monthly?
They don't fucking care.
They don't care.
They're like, wait, what? Yeah, of course. Yeah,
of course we do. Of course we do. I think they want to hear. I think we did good together. Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah. It's good.
This is our second one together, right?
This is our third.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I was on yours. You were on mine.
That's right.
Now I'm on yours. Or we're kind of on both together. When we're going to do this monthly, we're both going to utilize it, right?
Exactly.
So, I'm going to plug mine's from Mrs. to Ms. podcast.
Please do.
Just need to make sure they don't know.
You have to.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's
Absolutely.
how you go from a Mrs. to a Ms. You got
That's right.
a lot to do there.
Well, we got lots to uncover and unfold and unravel. So go get your cock and balls and your
Should be a drink. Let's name a drink.
Maybe next time. How about next month?
Yeah.
We'll come up with a cock and balls drink on our own.
We'll have like all the ingredients and everything. We're going to make like the perfect drink.
Yes, just make sure there's no hair in it. All right. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is good.
That was good.
This is great.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. See you next time.
Get the
Next
fuck out of here.
Go. Bye.
No, thanks for being with me tonight.
My pleasure. Always. No, you hang up.
No, you hang up. Bye-bye.
Bye.